No one likes this part anyway. All right, team, we used our ridiculously large knife to chop up this awesomely sweet cinnamon swirl bread. We're gonna turn this into an awesome bread pudding. You ain't gonna wanna miss this. Let's turn this into something amazing. All right, we have 5 eggs here. I'm gonna go in with about half a cup of heavy cream, give or take. Got my sweet dessert shake here by UncleSteveShake.com. I'll put a link for it in the comments, along with a link for this recipe in the comments. We're gonna go in with about a tablespoon of this. Guys, this is just some really kicked up cinnamon sugar mix. Got a little honey powder in there, a little salt. Good stuff, Turbinaro sugar. Guys, get some of this, all right? But if you don't have any little cinnamon sugar, you'll be good to go. All right, use your whisk here. Start, well, whisking this. Break it all down. Okay, just want to make sure all them bits and pieces get kind of worked out. You don't want a big old chunk of egg everywhere. All right, so really give it a good mix. We have our chopped up cinnamon swirl bread in this bowl, and we're just gonna pour the rest of this. Well, not the rest of it, all of it, of the egg mix in there. Just because we're not big back enough, we're gonna throw a little semi-sweet chocolate chips in there. Guys, chocolate and cinnamon go together really well, so that's why we're throwing those in there. And you know, might as well, you know, get a little extra good flavor in there. You know what I'm saying? Now we're gonna give this a good mix. Give it some time for that egg, that custard mix to soak into the bread. Guys, you don't need it to be like watery and overly soaked, okay? So I used jumbo eggs, so you may need 6 like regular size eggs, but this should be enough for what we're trying to do with here with those jumbo eggs. Guys, this is gonna be amazing. I know you can't wait to see the end. Make sure you stick around. Thumbs up, share, all that good stuff. All right, let it sit for a couple minutes. All right, y'all, we have a greased non-stick cooking pan here. I greased it down just because I've been having so much stickage using whatever pan I have lately. So I threw a little bit of grease in there. If you guys are trusting in your pans, then don't worry about it. But for me, I feel like we need to grease them up a little bit, okay? Get that nice and evenly spread out to the edges. That chocolate's gonna caramelize up against that non-stick too. It's gonna be nice and tasty, y'all. Also, we're gonna throw a few pats of butter over the top. It's gonna help it get nice and, well, buttery, golden brown, lovely. These are about 1 ounce or so each. They're gonna melt in there, make it a lot more buttery, of course. A little bit more of that dessert shake over the top. Guys, you could have this for breakfast if you want, but this is straight dessert for me. So you guys do with it what you will. Team, we're gonna get this bad boy into a 350 oven, 25, 30 minutes or so, okay? Just, you wanna make sure that egg gets cooked all the way through, right? Okay, nothing to it. I'll see you in a second. Team, we're out of the oven. We let it cool down a little bit. We're gonna go ahead and get a little edge piece right here. I know there are monsters out there that'll cut it right out of the middle, but I'm not one of them. All right. There we go, team. Look at that. All the goodness in the world. Ooh, let's get a bite. Now tell me, what are you guys topping this with? I mean, I thought about doing some whipped cream. I do not have ice cream, but you tell me. We got all the flavors you want in a nice bread pudding right here. In the comments, tell me how you top it. But you're gonna wanna make this, because baby, you know it's good.